Alright guys, so we're going to watch XQZ versus NESS from No Coast from VDM 3. This weekend is VDM 5. Tune in live at 8 p.m. Central Time for a free stream of the whole entire event. We got NESS versus Chilla Jones, XQZ versus Speedy Calhoun, Reverse Live versus M City, Pigsty versus SM, Lou Cypher versus Human, and plenty more.
Fucking irate noggin, the first thing you see on screen.
Beside me. What up, it's Irate. Simon Cowell, this rap shit. Back like I never left. Shout out to the incredible Marvin Wonderful. We're in this bitch. Valentine's Day Massacre Volume 3. No Coast, make some fucking noise!
Irate's by far one of the best things to emerge from rapmusic.com in history. I don't give a fuck.
He's awesome. I love Irate.
I fucks with Chris.
Irate's awesome.
DJ Pompey, Division Head, No Coast, Chicago.
Pompey! Young Ray.
We're Ray.
From Atlanta, Georgia.
Ray, you're fire as fuck, but I'm not staying in a fucking. I'm not staying with copyrighted bunk beds in a hostel. Sorry, bro. It's not cracking.
That's where we're staying this weekend too.
Are you staying at the hostel? Make him have you stay at the crib.
I know.
Have you stay? He's got a fucking.
I'm getting a different hotel. I'm getting a one.
He has a 20 fucking bedroom house, and he makes rappers fucking sleep in the projects. You gotta sleep on fucking O Block. You got fucking Chief Keef's homies for defending you and shit.
Word up. All right.
Just kidding, bro. Fuck. I'm on camera.
No, we're not kidding.
What's your name, brother?
Leslie, I'm the second strongest bald head man in battle rap. Jewish lives matter. ATL Workshop, Chicago was good.
And on my left, you're right. Originally from Chicago, he impregnated Mrs. Santa Claus and shit. Motherfucker, XQZ, make some damn noise! I guess so. Hey. Let's go, baby.
All right, I said, seeing me come in the room is like seeing Optimus walk. I'm in my prime. Say anything, I'm rocking your jaw. Big props to Sam I Am. I gotta give props to you, dog. But your name sound like Yoda taught you to talk. I said it's not a battle event unless they let NESS rhyme in it. I check guys within the confines of a set time limit. I send heads to bed, lie in it, predicate fell in a rhyme. Expect more bars when I end my sentence. But they got me up against one of my favorites with the pen, my Nicholas, sick line. They got me up against one of my favorites with the pen.
Why'd they react to that? He just had like amazing bars, and there was literally like crickets chirping. He says the N-word, and everyone's like, oh! Like, really? Okay.
This was in Chicago too, right? Yeah. Word.
And Chicago's hip hop scene, as I've said several times, is such a not accurate representation of the city when you take into account the demographic shift that occurs between the drill music and just like the hood drill music and the underground hip hop scene, which is a sad relic of former glory.
You know what's funny is after VDM 5, there's also another event happening this same weekend on Sunday, which is the Guerrilla Warfare event, which has like fucking Big T, Magic.
Incredible card.
Yeah, it's fucking so like
is
you said.
Verb versus T, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Verb versus T.
Shit, are you gonna go to that?
No, I'm flying back on Sunday. But hey, Big Canada, you want to holler and just have me film it last minute? Pick me up, duh.
Bro, tweet Cannon and Gracie.
Yeah, I'm down. Just delay my flight. I'll stay out there another day.
My Nicholas, sick lines, pattern slick, I dig it. This guy can really test my limits. But fuck all that. I gotta act like I hate you for like the next 9 minutes.
The audio on this battle is so weird. It sounds like they're like filming away from the battle.
Yeah.
Like, it literally sounds like the microphone's like pointed on the opposite fucking direction.
They're probably just like using. I don't know if they even have lavs or they might be going.
No, but I mean, it still should sound like the mic is pointed towards what they're filming. You know?
But it's like the pickup patterns are backwards.
It's weird.
I hate you for like the next 9 minutes.
FRAK, you get this weed down here?
Huh?
Do you get this weed down
From
here?
Alfie.
Okay.
It's that legendary Kush.
In my image, I get you leg tied with a shirt that says, I hope our black friends died. Drop you off for dead.
Boom
The
bap.
West Side Village didn't speed off and the vet flying till I redline in it. That means it's a rap unless you get your flesh dyed. Pimpin' looking for some shit, you step right in it. If you swing left, I step right in it. I'll get...
Yo, try it, dude. I promise.
You ain't gotta try it, bro.
You gotta try it. It'll help. I swear. It'll stop coughing like magically.
I don't think you did right.
You gotta
he
press
didn't.
it and then inhale.
There you go.
Yeah. No.
That should remind you of the Goonies, huh? Mikey's
that real
affliction. Mikey's affliction.
Lifted.
flesh dyed. Pimpin' looking for some shit, you step right in it. If you swing left, I step...
Albuterol is actually a steroid, by the way, so you might want to hit the gym.
Sick. All right, let's go. I'm down.
Adams
It's a
family,
gold.
come to my office, cousin. Step right in. Get a pad. Get a pad. I say get a pad. First step, right in it. Right, then right in it. Draw a box under it. Then right dead right in it. If you make the argument that art imitates life, you'll be correct, because you'll be dead right in it. Your nose is wild. So go right
Does it really help you?
Yeah, man. Look.
You're still kind of coughing though.
This is the most
Oddly enough, the only person.
pathetic weed session.
Oddly
Yeah,
enough,
we're killing it, Frak. Me and you, dog. Me and you, dog.
the only person to not use the inhaler is not
Sex
coughing.
gods.
Go
Yeah,
figure.
okay, but you're like the fucking
know.
godfather of this shit, man.
be correct, because you'll be dead right in it. Your nose is wild. You're going right dead right in it. Your dome is wide. It should make you look like a threat-sized midget. Man, that shit look like X-I hit it. That shit look like you go right into your future X. I hit it. I wipe X off the XY axis in an NY minute with Steph-like vision. My Jedi mission will end when I send him and his wife while they lie asleep. Police won't know what's in that bed like head ice pictures.
He's referencing like the
That
girl-
fucking
the girl
very
bent
sus
over.
picture by with head ice and
Dude, the fucking comment.
when you
on
say
that-
dude as an X word, it actually
yeah,
is quite
but
applicable.
But the comment on that, like, he's like, "That's an N word."
Yeah.
Like basically, that's a dude.
It was-
and that's like the comment was the jump off. It just set it off. Like everybody's like, "Oh my god, it's a man." He's
And I'm pretty
fucking a
sure
guy.
in the big wolf's defense, you feel me? Like, I want to say that it probably was a female, but what I think is more humorous of the whole situation is he was like flexing with it. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
he was like jacking like this is a bad
Bad
bitch.
bitch.
Like yo, it's regular. I'm out here with a bad bitch. See your ass up on the bed, B. Like, nah, bro. It's like potentially of potentially of the no shame ilk. But, you feel me? Like,
And you know the worst thing he can
Shouts
do
to
to a
Shane.
New Yorker is accuse
No
them of
shame,
being
no.
gay. So it's like
Yeah.
pretty much just on sight at that point.
oddly enough, Manhattan's probably got like one of the most densely populated homosexual populations in the country.
You know what though? Head Ice, I feel like isn't cut from that. I think he's down. He's always says gay shit in his battles, and he's just down to intimidate people with gay shit.
Oh
I
yeah,
fuck
he
with
did.
that heavy.
Yeah, what was it?
God.
Was it KG?
Yeah.
Was it first KG?
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
rain bars.
Yeah,
Like,
well, no, he's like, "Yo, suck my dick," and he's like this close to him, and I just remember like the pan over, and Head Ice is just like staring into his face.
did he have a
oh, no,
whole
no,
thing
no.
about
He also
fuck boy
said-
and you
he
fuck
said-
boys?
He
Like-
said, I'll make you strip and fuck Nitty.
yeah.
That was
He had
that's what you're
some, he had
talking
some
about.
wild shit.
Which
He
was
definitely
insane.
plays by penitentiary rules with the bars. His bars are from Rikers Island. But I
Know what's in that bed like head ice pictures. I make moves and never lift a foot. Respect my pivot. Or you need some TLC when your left eye's missing.
He's been going crazy on
off
this
the
thing.
NY minute
NY
scheme.
minute, left eye missing.
Yeah.
In your neck 5 inches, but leave a sign that reads, yes, I did it, but let's try to pretend I didn't.
The whole round was actually.
One of the most slept on. You know, if we'll say for the culture, we should say for the kosher. I'm referring to like Jewish rappers. So for the kosher,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
he's
might need
Jewish.
a FRAK fucking XQZ.
Hey, XQZ, me, you, and Iron should start a crew, bro. Money over loyalty.
Who else is
Mole.
Mole?
That's so hard.
That's amazing. The
So
Moles.
hard, bro. so hard, bro.
Holy shit.
You know,
you just flip Hollow's money loyalty
No,
shirt.
actually, that's how I got that idea. Is because I took a pic. The first time I met Hollow, we took a picture together, and I had it the wrong way
Yeah.
in the picture, so it was literally money over loyalty.
Mo versus YR. You might need that. Fit.
MOL versus YR, bro.
Let's go.
Ness, him in Danger Zone showed us how the professionals move. Ended your shit with one of the craziest bars I've ever heard, so I'll pay respect where it's due. He said, I will make you eat your words, let me spell it for you, and I don't need no alphabetical soup.
Hey, same start as Pigsty. They both called out a terrible rhyme from the
Well,
other.
I was literally gonna say like, yeah, it's the that's when you can tell that they fuck with each other, and it's like
Right.
almost an homage to reference. And yeah, nice buddy in the back. It's like the fucking gays kissing in fucking Sweden.
Oh my god, I fucking loved that. Were you here for
Yeah, it was me, Geechee, and
Oh yeah,
Coffee.
Geechee.
But
fucking love it.
The thing that's dope about XQZ, I believe he's undefeated in No Coast. He's never lost
Yeah.
a single battle.
Yeah.
He's like probably the longest running champion in all of battle rap. Like when you think of his
Yeah.
how long he's had the No Coast title has outlasted any other.
And he battled like some dudes.
Yeah,
Like,
he's-
Lucifer and some other fools.
he's been one of like their main hitters since the
I
inception
feel like
of
he's
No
like
Coast.
when he's tried to do other leagues, he's kind of not done as well though.
He just hasn't got as many shots. But the thing is about him, which is super dope, is he's clearly a really good rapper. Because to follow up a round that's rapped as well as what Ness just did, and not just instantly sound toy, is impressive
Yeah.
in itself. You know,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That's super dope.
He said, I will make you eat your words, let me spell it for you, and I don't need no alphabetical
Alphabetical
soup.
soup.
Well, let's smoke.
Bars!
That's hard.
Alphabetical soup.
Should we?
Alphabetical.
Well, wait. Smokey's getting in the building, guys. Yo, so if you want to get these FRAK bagel shirts, FRAK so generously blessed the Ruin Your Day studio with a bagel shirt, go to frakmusic.com. You can also get the physical CDs of LimeWire
Hey.
03.
Yeah, LimeWire 3 out now. I'm here on LA on a little tour this week. Yeah, did Bananas last night, which is a cool little Project Bloat extension show. But yeah, I did for the frakmusic.com. I inspired by the DBED show. If you put in the term Chuggalo in the buying option, you'll get a 10% discount for all the riders and DBD show fans.
Hell yeah, get them.
Hey,
Oh shit, dude, my fucking damn belt. My damn belt almost pulled the mother freaking wheel. The mother scratching wheel. Guess who's back in the mother grabbing house?
The man himself, the legend. Smokey, there's Modelo's in the fridge.
Thanks, buddy.
Soup.
hey, and Lush got one of these too, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, no, yeah. I'm
go.
stunned in that.
Hey,
Cannabis somewhere eating lyrical cereal. Like, damn, that's just a
I'm gonna bring that back.
lyrical soup. Alphabetical soup. Right. Cannabis somewhere eating lyrical cereal. Like, damn, that's just a I said, I knew I couldn't end up like you when I was way younger. You were the eighth wonder. It sucks seeing a talented dude end up a failure. Shouts out Jay Cutler, his bum ass. I said it.
still hurts the Broncos.
I said his bum ass and fell off soon as he came up. He a base jumper, and Ness just hurts himself when he tries to get back up. PK Thunder, that next shit, that Nexus got Ness feeling like Blade Runner. I said, surpass this lame something too fast to catch the plate number. These no-coast rookies thought they could stop the reigning champ because I don't have the same hunger, but that was a rain delay. They took the league by storm, but now I got the game covered. What's up with it?
Fire.
Can you fit in the box? Because we fit in the box. Your life story's in the plot. Midwestern Pharaoh. I'ma give him a pop. Season fan shit. Wanna see something different than watch? I got all the tools in stock. This is Lucius Fox corner. Holding heat like a fuselage. Keep the room a lot warmer. Pinpoint accurate without the voodoo doll torture. Just that tray hanging out the window like a super dog order. I know. Chicago references. Let's go. I say, yo, I know Y'all know that gun shit ain't really what dudes like, but it's what dudes like. I go friend zone with these bars. The boy is just too nice. You gotta fucking roll this stone that's shaped like an unscrewed light. I fly for nothing like a math half ducked you twice, but fuck that. Valentine's Day Massacre Day 3. I bet you a stack if I rap on that classic handle plate scheme. Pompey's gonna think this is some kind of magical daydream, but it's funny.
Yo, why does it's like Irate looks like Krillin from Dragon Ball Z, and fucking and Nestle look like a black Krillin, dog. It's like the new Dragon Ball Z Xbox game where you could like have different manifestations of every character. It's for sure black Krillin and Krillin, and they're both in the same space.
You think I stole your style because I did an impression of you. That's how it may seem. And you said when you lose, it's only because you beat yourself. And that fact still remains, Lee. Because if I'm your clone, and watching your battles is what actually made me, then whether I kill you or you kill yourself, it's exactly the same thing.
That's a crazy poser.
Really well put together. And the thing is, I've noticed that, you know, Ness is now saying that he's and wants to actively pursue the King of the Dot chain. He actually, the King of the Dot just dropped him versus Alias the Attic today.
Yeah.
Really
yeah?
dope battle. He could
I need to watch that.
Yeah, Ness was, they were both cooking, and Ness went extra crazy. And he's been like, he's saying he wants to take more aggressive opponents now because he was saying that he feels like his approach is, he gets often like, feels like he gets left out of the conversations of the most competitive and most elite because he feels like his approach is so non-confrontational.
Yeah.
And you can kind of see like his defense in this battle, he's not at all abrasive.
Yeah.
It's because I think it's a lot of it comes from the fact that can physically defend himself and doesn't perceive other people as threats like that, so he doesn't overdo it and really lets his pen speak for him and doesn't really try to.
Holy shit, that's such a deep way to put it, but you're right. It's like he knows he's the buffest dude to the rim.
Right.
Somebody just rap well.
Right. So he's like, yeah, you don't have to overflex. You feel me? Like he knows that if it comes down to it, he'll be alright.
Yeah.
So you know, it's like as opposed to like a Chihuahua, like my fucking little Chihuahua overflexing like a bitch.
Yeah.
But the thing about Ness is now he's kind of balancing that out. So it's cool to still see, you know, him in this one. This is the tone down to him, and he's not at all exuding that energy. But if you look at his recent battles, it's a shift, and it's cool. I want to see him continue on this trajectory because I feel like it probably will win over those other fans that still doubt him. Although I don't want him to sacrifice anything about the fun of his demeanor and just how chill he comes across because he's one of the most likable rappers to me in this whole shit.
Yeah, me too.
So I just hope that doesn't get sacrificed too much.
Yeah.
While he turns up the asshole, Pops.
Yeah, word. Rocky.
Yeah, boom bap.
What a time to be in Chicago. Fun.
Like he lived there for a while, boom
He
bap.
is,
Yeah. And so did fucking Maple.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I think Maple
Hold it
was
down!
here.
He said your rap name should be That Man Killed You. The time of day you was born is half past Wigger. No backlash what happened if I backhand hit you cause you specialize in soft throws like Afghan quilter.
Oh my goodness.
Afghan throw rugs and
You
shit.
get
Like,
that?
yeah.
Soft throws.
Yeah, it's like, yeah. Like
Afghan quilters. A throw is a word
Yeah.
for a
Like
a rug.
like
or
a throw rug. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
So like, such an eccentric bar. Like, but
Why'd they have to be Afghan though?
because that's what they're.
Oh, true.
That's what they're called.
And they're soft,
yeah.
too.
Yeah. Very, very, very odd. But he pulled it off. It's like, how could that not be a forced rhyme? But
Oh, yeah,
it's
word.
not.
Sorry, fucking Patrick. Yeah, I totally forgot. That's Chris right there.
Yeah, there's
That's where I was like, I thought Chris lived out there. Yeah, whatever.
Maple's able to like. He's able to just blend in with the battle rap crowd. You feel me? Whether it's Oakland or Chi-Town.
Yeah, word.
I said no backlash what happened if I backhand hit you cause you specialize in soft throws like Afghan quilters. Your rap brand is trash can filler, though I'm bout to. You afraid to let me house you like a black man realtor. I said I tap dance your face into a flapjack shape until a CAT scan would think it's a Snapchat filter.
Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Rewind selector.
Your rap brand is trash can filler, though I'm about to. You afraid to let me house you like a black man realtor. I said I'll tap dance your face into a flapjack shape until a CAT scan would think it's a Snapchat filter.
Hey, I do not want to see Nestle in bar pong ever, bro. Holy shit.
I mean, I'll run his fade, but he's very, he's very, very good though. He's very, very, very
Afghan
good.
quilter and Snapchat filter.
And then with the other ones
crazy.
inside of it too.
Yeah,
like
that was
the whole,
crazy.
like,
Snapchat fade, Afghan fade, yeah. That's
I said, where I'm from is no lucrative section unless you're using a weapon. You never knew what hard was until you Googled erection. If you root for your brethren, here's a useful suggestion. Stop me from giving him a straight right like confusing directions. Warning, goof troop, I'm sort of cuckoo. Don't bring a deuce to war with some woman more than screws loose. I'm a huge deuce, like anyone who's worn the Bluetooth, so I'm gonna put my hands on your I said, I'm a huge deuce, like anyone who's worn the Bluetooth, so I'm gonna put my hands on your nose more than you do. I have some news that will expose the true facts so you know you lose battles in droves. If everyone that you face signed the contract in states while you rapping your flows, you can't touch it.
That's the vintage Nestle like inflection. The ooh baba da bo,
Yeah,
ooh baba.
yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Fredo be doing that same. I like when
Yeah,
the
Fredo does,
semi melodic. He like is very.
Hey, when is
very
that battle
steezy.
going down?
Yeah, but
Make that shit happen on RYD.
To. Yeah, we were supposed to do that in the bunker. It's probably gonna happen. On
It's a
RYD.
definite overdue fade.
Yeah.
That ooh boppa de bo battle?
That will expose the true facts so you know you lose battles in droves. If everyone that you face signed the contract in states while you rapping your flows, you can't touch your nose. Why do you do that? You must know it's so huge that if you don't, you would lose balance like whoa.
What a great angle.
So trying to ooze out of the holes and you use that for control. Let's get it clear, boy. We are not peers, boy. I see the future. You getting destroyed here, boy.
Bring that ass here, boy.
Clairvoyant. There's no avoiding. You here, boy? Yeah. And I feel like roasting. Bring that ass here, boy. I say you.
Super outside the box roasting by Ness always. He never says the shit that people are already thinking. Like what we were saying is like a really good skill set of battle rappers to say things that the crowd's already thinking and like kind of verbalize it. He doesn't do that.
He takes you by surprise.
Yeah,
He says the shit you didn't realize.
Exactly. He comes out of left field, but then you're like, oh my god, I'd never thought of that, but it's so brilliant.
When he told Mad Flex he looked like every mid-tier battler on King of the Dot,
Oh, yeah.
busted us all out.
That like shit, bro. I haven't even battled on King of the Dot before, and it hurt my feelings. Like, you gonna make it worse.
Swagger of Tim Duncan face ass. Whoa, I never spin nothing race ass nigga. I was a huge fan of you when you played for the Warriors. You open. I'm not Chris Mullin face ass.
Yeah, all you fucking fair weather nut riding ass motherfucking Warriors fans don't remember Chris Mullin and shit. Y'all don't remember no motherfucking Chris Mullin. Y'all don't remember the real era. He wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I'm not a Warriors fan, by the way, but I see y'all fools.
Wait, why aren't you a Warriors fan?
I mean, I'm a Clippers fan, unfortunately.
Lakers gang.
Hey, I performed Draymond and straight got booed this week.
Oh, is that how it happened, really?
Yeah, but it was
I
in
told
like
you,
a endearing way. It
Yeah,
was like I was like, get the booze out now, motherfuckers, and then like they were like booing like on beat. It was kind of tight.
Oh, that's cool.
I did make reference to you.
Yeah, I'm so
shortly
glad you told me that.
Yeah, I was like, I'm curious as to how this is gonna go off the Draymond song in Lakertown, USA.
Yeah,
so.
word.
I said, look at his nose, be face ass nigga. Not Chris Mullin, it's more like Ginobili face ass.
Honestly, like that's how you know I have fucking a lot of heart and soul because I've been repping the same sports teams my whole life, whether or not they're good or not, thick and thin. Never turf hopped. It's always been Raiders, Clippers because we used to go to fucking Clippers games because in the '80s Lakers games were dumbass tax. Warriors and Lakers are secondary teams I fuck with. You feel me? Saints is my secondary football squad, and I like the Dodgers and the A's. And those are my fucking teams, and they be trash 90% of the time.
Yeah.
Like, dude, being a fan of the Clippers, that's like literally like putting your face in a blender. It's like chunks
I mean,
from the Goonies.
they
handed
won
out.
that one time.
Yeah,
No, they did not.
I thought they did good like
Did they win the
last
championship
year.
The championship, the Clippers have never made it past the second round.
They're the only team
Lie.
to not win a championship.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was like 5 years ago.
Really?
And this is why fucking Mexicans have no opinion on
No, they
basketball,
did.
all right? Like,
The Mexicans
Like-
dominate basketball.
They're injury prone though. That's why, man.
yeah, there's always something. There's always
They
something.
get to
Okay.
the playoffs and then 2 people are out every year.
I've been a Clippers fan since like you'd hear ads on fucking Power 106 and it would be like, for $40 you get 5 tickets, free parking, hot dogs and beer, and a blowjob from our mid-tier cheerleader. You feel me? And Donald Sterling will dap you up. You feel
And
me?
he'll dap you up.
Like literally, they couldn't give. They were paying you
Most
to go to
of you. He'll
games.
dap most of you up.
Yeah, exactly. Most of you.
I'm like, I know you're not a nigga that's that part where I do the face ass nigga. He's like, oh shit, Nestle just called me a nigga. Face ass
See, that's the perfect
amazing.
rebuttal to the
That
no-calls
is
crowd. They
amazing.
went crazy for that.
Yeah, and they did.
Dang. They loved it.
That's actually really strategic. That's along the lines of the Big K, like Jedi mind trick. I'm gonna get the crowd to admit that you're fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you're nerds and like cheer for it. Charlie Clips. I'm gonna get all of Canada to acknowledge that Hollow Hand and you're a racist. And if you don't agree with this, you're racist.
Yeah,
And,
word.
You're like, well, yeah, same thing he did right there. A little bit more subversively, but came off really well.
time, man.
He does look like he's doing this adult skit a little bit.
Can we get a picture?
Wow, yeah. Can we get a picture comparison of the VBA? It's on XQZ, champ. Say, so he talks about I impersonate him a lot, but that shit's really got me troubled. Because I'm impersonating him right now by starting my round with an irrelevant rebuttal. Hell no.
I feel like that's a reference
go.
to like how outside the box Ness's references are. You know what I mean? That's
Right.
kind of what he was saying.
Let's say real shit. We all face challenges, right? We all know that feeling in your gut when tragedy strikes. And I know Ness has dealt with some real shit he thinks I'll never fully grasp because I'm white, but every deep, well thought out Facebook status you write really helps me empathize and understand what it's like. He wrote, before what just happened to me, I didn't think the world was prejudiced, but now I actually might. I see how the media keeps us separated with these barriers and stereotypes, and white people write it off like it's liberal propaganda and hype, and I just wish my whole community would stand and unite. I said, damn, you good, and that's what happened. It sounds like you've had it with life. He said, yeah, my bars got really slept on in my battle tonight.
Wow, fire.
That's the thing, dude. Like Ness really like he puts so much heart into it. He's so like all in with his craft and just art and music and battling in general that he does take it to heart a lot. And you know what I mean. And I'm glad that he was able to laugh at himself about that. That was really well done. I was kind of wondering where the fuck XQZ was gonna go with it. If it was gonna be super personal and like mean or just like
He did it right.
yeah, he did it very right.
Yeah.
Wow. Keeping it 100 right now. I said, wow. Homie, you're the most emo black dude since Kylo Ren. I say, you're the most emo black dude since Kylo Ren. This fan's talking about I can't see in that. Fuck, I look like an iPhone lens. I mean, I said, look, I know everyone always hits you with those jokes, and I probably shouldn't in hindsight, but look on the bright side. At least I ain't talk about that time you burned your house down. But we got a little time, right? I mean, we're heading straight to safety faster than a pass flying from Matt Ryan. He was like, what happened was I wanted to start a campfire, so I used my chick's flat iron, and what do you know? This whole battle just took a dark turn, but if home is where the heart is, that must have been one hell of a heartburn. I mean,
There's the mean shit. There it was.
When most battle rappers forget some shit, they'll try to freestyle or be like, hold on. When Ness forgets some shit, he leaves the fucking stove on. No,
Dude, Fresco looking like the Team Rocket dude. You feel me? Like the ops of Ash and Pokemon and shit. And he's like,
he totally looks like he's about to fucking throw a spiked multicolored ball like in the air.
it's
And be like,
super,
I summoned the Dragazord.
yeah, like my Brightling, I stun on your fucking life. He's just so happy. He's so happy at the meanness being exhibited. Like,
Yeah, he totally looks like an anime bully, dude.
I fucks with it. Yeah, he's a dude that stole in that one Lil Uzi Vert anime video. He's a dude that stole Lil Uzi Vert's girlfriend.
word.
Yeah.
He is like fucking like Gundam High School, like you feel me, like Gundam High Forum Civil Class. They have like weird different names, like
Yeah.
Property 74, like. Ninja High School Burial Ground Edition.
wow. That's funny. No 911 call. His reaction time ridiculously slow. Just staring at that fire for 20 minutes in a row. Till he finally got an idea, took an Instagram picture with his phone, captioned, when you drop your mixtape in the middle of your home.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
We got round 3.
That round comes down to who you thought roasted better.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, there's no limits in battle rap, and it was done in it's an example of how you say things and make something that's kind of like deplorable to joke about come across
Tasteful.
non-offensively. Yeah, like, and XQZ did that really well, but I just
Yeah.
thought I don't know, I feel like Ness took that round personally. Like,
Me too.
I preferred his material.
Yeah.
And he just, XQZ is great, but it's just Nestle this is definitely like an Obi-Wan Kenobi Luke Skywalker fight. Because,
Yeah.
Right.
and then,
But I was impressed, but I've never seen XQZ be that funny. I thought he kept up super well.
Oh, he's funny as fuck. No, he did, and he roasted. But it's like I felt like his jokes were a lot more mean-spirited, and not that takes away from it, but it's like Ness didn't need to go there and be as spiteful to
Right.
be more entertaining, and I just felt like his material was generally more engaging.
Yeah.
But XQZ did the damn thing too. It's like, because if you showed this to random people, they wouldn't even understand the extent, even though XQZ outlined and made it clear we
was
know that his house
contextual.
burned down.
Yeah.
But he created the context, but still I don't feel enough as where a layman viewer would fully be able to absorb that.
You kind of have
As
to
it were.
know Nestle's Facebook persona too.
Right.
Yeah.
You need a lot less context from Ness, and I always tend to favor that overall. That's when you look at the battlers that get the most views and translate beyond that and are the stars on URL. They're the ones that are able to appeal to the masses
Yeah.
the most while still having their own
Not
distinct
too many
flavor.
inside jokes.
You know what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah,
why
that's true.
Conceded gets so many views.
Yeah.
Why fucking Tay-Rock gets so many, because you can
Yeah.
understand what the fuck they're talking about.
Immediately. Yeah, he get pulled in.
Fire crowd.
Told y'all. Got round 3. A lot of fire in this battle.
Yo, so another house fire round. But the way he did it was madness.
Smokey.
Uh-oh.
My bad, I was making a deep Facebook status.
Great rebuttal.
I think Nestle's one of the most underrated rebuttalers.
I feel like he's very hit or miss, and I've said that
That's
before.
so
Like,
true. Yeah, he's
that's
had
the
some bad
biggest, and
ones.
I really don't want to criticize Ness, because you feel me, like, well, we know the angles of the battle, so I don't really want to criticize. No, Ness is fucking great. This is an amazing performance, and that rebuttal actually hit. There are certain instances where he does it, and
Yeah, it's like,
they're,
man.
yeah, they're never whack, but just sometimes they don't.
Sometimes they're fire though, like against Enes when he's like, "You about to get? If you'd have to walk to get it." Something about he's like, "Oh yeah, you push pie," because Enes said he pushed by. He's like, oh, you push by us? You'd have to walk to get it.
Yeah.
Referencing when he
Right.
walked the shit. And, like, yeah.
Well, that's the thing, and I've said this to Ness before. It's like I literally have to, because I'm such a fan of what Ness does, I have to literally search for things to critique when I'm watching
Right.
him on certain platforms like Watch, because
Yeah.
that's why I'll even make reference to things that he doesn't do well. It's hard for me to do, you know what I mean? 'Cause he's super in the pocket.
I can't count how many times I've seen somebody say to Steve Rhymes.
And that's the thing. That's why I want to see him take it to that impossibly next level. And I feel like having rebuttals that were more weaved into his rounds or just a little that were more consistent would just make him unfuckwittable.
I definitely think he deserves to go for the chain for sure.
1000%. I mean,
Yeah.
it's him, real deal pass, and
Yep, that's my top 3, to be honest.
Will my reply being tried by Zine? Your eyesight seems dry. I mean, he writes nice schemes, but he's like 3 strides behind my lead. You've done an impression of me once or twice, I see. The one against Hindu Rock, then the wise guy thing. So I figured it's high time I do my impression of you, but I'd also be doing mine because you rhyme like me.
Yeah.
But he's Jewish, so he's like the non-white white me.
fire.
I said he's Jewish, so he's like the non-white white me. But if you side-eye his highlights, they shine like mine. He's like Priceline / last lifeline lead. Just
Jesus.
like me, the next best thing, but not quite me. The funny thing is, bro, I actually root for you. I showed you to the.
I like how symmetrical the battle is. Like one of them will make reference to something that will then get
Yeah.
addressed in the from the opposite context.
XQZ almost pre-buttled that
Well,
shit
he
by
finished his
saying-
first with it. Yeah, like that was a really hard, and he did it really well. But then you wait a couple rounds because the second is always the build up. It's a lot of rappers don't have it as their strongest material.
I always do.
You think outside the box and you kind of realize like this is your chance to stand out hella much
Yeah.
and gain momentum. When
I also think battle people don't watch shit past the second round. I don't think most, unless they're hardcore battle fans, I think most people shut the battle off. So I just
Yeah.
try and do something weird in the third and have my strongest round second.
right. The disaster, what I'm saying, approach. Like
It is always the first round. It's the best.
yeah, well, I mean, and look at fools like Chess, who condense 3 rounds worth of
Yeah, in the
great
first.
material into the first, and then just like trickle
Yeah.
off slowly as the
Word,
battle
word.
progresses. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
what people say, what Ilmac always makes reference to is being a good editor, and it's kind
Yeah.
of what separates
Yeah,
a lot of
definitely.
people is like from reaching that upper echelon is
Yeah.
being knowing what material to cut the fat on and
Yeah,
stuff. But,
yeah, for real.
Good. They said not bad for a Jewish dude. I said your swagger's unusual, but your patterns are beautiful. Your grammar's through the roof. Your angles of attack are brutal too. You're lacking in passion, but acting passive is cool for you because you added that forward and back move. Massive improvement, dude. It's obvious you put in work. Craft.
It's just so crazy how many fucking rhymes Nestle is able to so nonchalantly
Yeah.
stack
Off, yeah.
Because
and then
if
Yeah.
anyone
prove and
else,
say a whole point flawlessly, as it
Right.
were. Like you damn near lose track of you're
Yeah.
super aware of the rhymes the whole time, but you almost like forget that he's doing it because it's so
and
seamless.
that's why he's not an over rhymer. Where people who over rhyme, you can hear the rhymes, and
Right.
it sounds too technical. It's
Right.
rough on the
Yeah,
ears.
yeah.
Whereas his shit is so seamless, it just sounds like you're having a conversation with
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, it's effortless.
And then utilizing the ATL steez to be able to bend words at an
Yeah,
unprecedented level
Yeah.
on some fucking dude from the Youngbloods rhyming interior with Europe and jewelry type shit. You feel me? Like
And it's who'd have knew that you would have so much spare time for rap at your cubicle. I said, but my style is like cracking a Rubik's Cube. Mastering that is something you get 1 point for, like adding a root of 2. To see you after me is like being trapped in a loopy-loop. So you should stop that meddling, kid, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo. It's like he made an appliance aimed at my mind that can break him inside it, scraping for diamonds, major and minor, enabling him to tape it in silence so we can take and apply it, just changing the timing and making it quiet. That shit would be the same thing if you would have said like I did. We've no time to debate it. Too late to deny it. The greatest mistake that I can find in not making your style is you have to wait for someone like me to create it, to bite it. Time.
Damn, that's a crazy closure.
such a fucking Luke, I'm your father, perfect execution,
Yeah.
like the whole way through. Because a lot of people and like we said, they both kind of set, like, XQZ himself set the pace for that angle by addressing it in the beginning and actually acknowledging, I did get a lot of it, and then subconsciously acknowledging it by making reference to his material, to Ness's material as well. But at the same time, you know, like, Ness fully did that, like I referred to earlier. It's a completely symmetrical battle, so we'll see how XQZ plays it off, because at this point there's a lot of momentum in Ness's favor, although it's you know,
we've watched two insanely well written battles. Like usually I will point out like 10 trash setups at this point in a watch, but there has barely been any, dude.
I've been like, you know, especially for, you feel me, having several white people, motherfuckers from like New Zealand and all kinds of shit in the battles we've watched, and to not be able to make fun of it speaks volumes.
Word up.
Of like how culturally educated they've become.
Loud pack volumes. Yo, Shimmer. That's funny.
Ribbit.
You laughing at that too?
No, I'm still laughing at fucking Gundam High School.
No, I've always said that. My man Fresco, and I love Fresco.
Fresco is like Android 18.
Fresco's Team Rocket, bro. The Pokemon bullies, dog. And they would like rhyme. They'd be like, "We're better, and we're rich, and we're handsome." And
they like somersault into each other.
Yeah,
Aren't they like a brother and sister?
Yeah, like it's like a brother and sister that fuck for show. You feel me? Like,
Whoa.
there's like cruel intentions.
Let's go.
Ribbit. I said I came from Logan Square to shit on Yogi Bear's picnic. Right.
When I like, Ness is only Yogi Bear if he's got that fucking hat on, the Cocoa Crispy fucking Grizzle 2 hat.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus.
Cocoa Crispy Grizzle 2 Cowboy Fedora Ness is definitely unfuckwittable, dog. That's a level right there.
Dude, what about his like bucket hat and Cookie Monster fucking shirt at Battle of the Bay 6?
Bro, Ness has had some fucking fits, bro.
That was incredible.
Ness be out the cuts with the fitters, man.
I didn't even have time to touch on all that over-emotional shit you do. It's so unfair, isn't it? You old, my chick slashed my tires because I followed her friend on Instagram, but hey, no one knows she cares. Idiot. I heard your chick... You got me. I said, I heard... As long as he reacts. I said, I heard your chick was... I said... Easy now. I said, I heard your chick was smashing the crew, and you thought she was just attracted to you when you were like 1 out of 5. Nestle album review. I said, Super Mario 3 dungeon without the magical flute, because it was trouble as soon as you turned your back on your boo. Now that's some nerd. I didn't think they'd react to that. I said, now that's some nerd shit. But it fits, because you actually learned to battle on the battle forums. His first recorded battle was a loss to Matt Ills. He really set the tone with that performance. I mean, your partner, Jaron Benton's famous now. Selling records, making stacks and touring, and he's in a rap crew with Hobson, so you can't even really be that happy for him. After you
That's
choked
amazing.
Sway, I said after you choked against Swave, came...
Did you say egad?
I said easy now.
I said after
Easy
we
now.
choked
But let's
against Swave,
pretend he said egad.
Yeah.
Egad.
Egad Zooks.
I think he did.
Yikes, Zowie.
choked against Swave, KOTD severed the tie. Hey, keep it down! Hold it down! We're almost done. I said, after he choked against Swave, KOTD severed the ties. So when I heard Ness was alive, I was already surprised. I don't get paid for battles either. I've been letting it slide because this shit's effortless, but still got that perfectionist vibe. I've been caking full time. I ain't desperate to grind.
They noticed that stumble quick,
I
huh?
ain't desperate to grind. Then it's why I've been decking lines when I get checks in the...
Okay, URL crowd. Gosh, like, he like literally stumbled a half a syllable, and it was like, no forgiveness.
I think they said Jew.
Uden, Acton Uden.
Side, when Jackson and Quenville combined meant to the Shy, a dynasty inside this league getting better with time. That's why tonight they had something a little extra in mind. Patrick Kane's passing lane, the game different once there's bread on the line.
Flag out.
I said the champ is back. Extra clean in the shot like the Stanley Cup. They say I ain't active enough, so why are we matching up? That's like asking Allen Iverson why he don't practice much. XQZ, WebMD.
That was sick.
That's like asking Allen Iverson why he don't practice much. XQZ, WebMD, you dying no matter what. Fuck a vet. How long we gotta watch NESS's progress declining? His own mom
Dying
said
no
it's time
matter
to leave
what,
this nonsense behind him.
WebMD.
All your battle career did was documented when you stopped exercising and started looking like a soft-tempered offensive lineman.
Soft-tempered offensive lineman.
Ooh. Man. Soft-tempered.
But let's not
offensive.
fucking front, dude. Ness he has genetics, dude. He could like not work out, and he still has a fucking peak on his goddamn bicep.
I was like, fuck the bar. He's fucking buff.
Nah, I'm saying, well, he is.
But
I'm
but
mad jealous.
Yeah, but there's and not to fucking like dwell on the next man's physique pause, but there's times where you could tell he's been like, you feel me?
Yeah,
like,
no, but I mean, I just saw him at Toronto, and he's like, I'm like, when's the last time you lifted? He's like, oh man, I haven't been there in 3 months, and I was just like, Jesus Christ, he still looks fucking like
Hey, bro.
5 times me. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, bro, hashtag Wakanda, bro. I don't know what to say. You feel me?
Yo, would you and Ness ever do like a calendar?
No, but he has been pushing this fucking arm wrestling battle. And when we were in
Oh.
Toronto, I straight up said, I'm not going to arm wrestle you. You're going to beat me. It's going to fuck my ego up. I'm not going to arm wrestle you. Maybe I am. I might be
Hey, just-
stronger than him, but
Just
but
hit
he's
the-
bigger than me. By
Just hit the
fucking-
albuterol first, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
I will be willing to.
His ass never held a fucking red cam for hours.
I will say this: I am stronger than Ness. I've seen him lifting, like him maxing out. I can max out way more. Than
Oh, is that a challenge, dude?
I was well.
Set it up.
He was like
Dirt's
dumbbell.
backyard.
He
Oh
was
my
like
God.
dumbbell pressing like 100s, and I was like, I can like
never
rep
happened.
130s. Like that's not that much 100s. It's like pathetic. But I will not arm wrestle you. You'll beat me, and it will be public.
Nah, I don't think so, man. I think you could do
We
good.
can arm wrestle. I'll fucking bench off Ness any day. We'll have a fucking bench press
yeah.
contest. I'll fucking murk.
350?
You know, invite Alf.
I'll
whenever
murk any battle rapper in a bench press contest.
Ooh.
I think. Besides fucking Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie could probably beat me. I
Ace
think.
Boogie.
350 bench press?
I don't know, bro. We'll
Yeah.
see. What if Geechee comes out? Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Geechee's gonna either come out with a counting.
No,
death
but they
and
don't
be
do
like,
they don't
"Sonny."
do like fucking power reps in jail, do they? Like just get fucking huge. That's like when Hollow got out of jail. I was like, damn, dude, Hollow.
Oh, Hollow got
big.
yeah. Hollow,
he got big.
he had never been big like that. I had never seen him like that.
Yeah,
until
yeah.
that,
He got like buffed up.
Well, it was like damn near a year he was in or something.
yeah,
right? It was
yeah,
like,
yeah. Gishi might get out and just beat the shit
Yeah.
out of me.
You said we ain't lifting, cuz. Free Geechee.
You supporting my career hella lucratively, cut.
I said no coast raps. I said no coast raps. I'll be the king till I'm ancient, so get in line or step behind. That's a seating arrangement. I was beating beats back when I was being complacent, but stuck around to give these rookie clowns a reason to hate it. Cause I don't need this for Nathan. Told him keep all the payments. Life is good and I'm still drinking like I need a vacation while you was
Starting to traverse into tricky pea waters a little bit.
Oh my god, that is
Canoeing
on
ever so slightly
point as
into the
shit.
bank with the bike.
Holy
I
shit.
don't need a vacation when I be.
You're like, anytime like the white guys get flowy, right?
Yeah,
in the
fuck those
basement
guys.
with this dream that you're chasing, trying to black out disappointment like Scalia's replacement.
Sorry, I'm just.
Fucking Supreme Court bars.
You would sleep in the basement with this dream that you're chasing, trying to black out disappointment like Scalia's replacement.
Yeah.
But as bitter as I sounded in that previous statement, I think it's time to show these leagues why I've been feeling impatient. I'm like a father who desperately wants his seed to be famous because from this day forward, I'm only beating my favorites.
That's a tight.
Nice cohesion once again. Symmetricality hashtag. That like he started it with the reference of their him being a spawn of Nestle style to a certain extent, and
Yeah.
finished it really like well, and it was sick ass round. Great
An example
fucking-
of good writing, I think a lot of people define good writing as like who could do the craziest bars, but also is counter writing and knowing the narrative of the battle and how to counter write to it. And both these dudes did that hella
Well,
well.
it's also just like it's almost like on a collegiate approach, like breaking things down, like okay, thesis statements,
Yeah.
you feel me, like supporting statements, like a paragraph about each one of the supporting statements, closing statement, like
Yeah.
it's all put together, and it all kind of goes back to the original main theme of what he's talking about, and I feel like he did that super fucking well. They both did, though.
Who do you guys call the battle to, though?
I mean,
For me, I think Ness got 2 and 3. I thought that XQZ was this is one of my favorites. I've seen him though. I think that when he tried to do the flowy Nestle shit, his cadence wasn't as good, and that came
Yeah.
off obvious.
Yeah.
Like Nestle's just like ability to rap is so smooth, and XQZ was kind of fighting through the flows.
Yeah.
But it was fucking close, man.
Yeah. I think XQZ was really successful when he was like self-deprecating, as well as being kind of like witty at the same time.
His first,
well, his whole like angle in itself, and like the
Yeah.
whole, like I said, thesis statement is somewhat self-deprecating.
Yep.
It's acknowledging that he's, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
getting influenced by his opponent, which
Yeah.
is like kind of could be very dangerous to even try to approach that, because you can make yourself look dumb for a number of reasons, and like, but he kept up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like, I feel like he could have been a little bit more aggressive about it, in the sense that like, show like, yo, I was influenced by you, but I'm the better version. Like,
Yeah, he never
I'm
said that.
Yeah, and if he had done that, I feel like it could have been more effective than choosing his meanness to be more like personal, like battle scene, like insular references. But he did it really well overall. I feel like I edge it overall to Ness, just because, you know, he's rapped so fucking good, and as great as XQZ was, you know, Ness is just in a fucking insane class. But pen-wise, they were neck and neck. I feel like literally, and I hate to even say it because it sounds stupid, but when battles are this close, you know, something like a slight stumble where you can make an actual reference, that's like falling down. And
Yeah.
Ness did not do that once. He did that once. There's really no category you could say that Ness really lost in.
Yeah.
Flow, delivery, punches, you feel
Yeah.
me? Any specific round, really, like, it's you know, if anything, the overall theme, like I mentioned for like the 5th time now, that XQZ presented might be a little bit more advanced. You could give him a slight edge there, but that's kind of an obscure category, and overall, you can't really say Ness lost.
Yeah.
But they both killed it.
It's a dope battle.